Welcome everybody. Come, have a seat, sit down. We're gonna be here for a little bit. I'm gonna try to make this video not too long, but obviously enough time to cover what I want to work on. I want it to be as raw as possible when making this video, so I'm not gonna edit this. This is just gonna be a stream. And I wanted it to be just like a pilot type, I don't want to say episode, this isn't a show or anything, but a pilot video, so you can kind of understand what is actually going to be going on this channel. That way you can, decide whether this is going to be something that you enjoy or something that you might not want to, you might pass it up. Either way, I'm giving you the option by laying it down. So I do have some ideas for the video, for videos ahead of now, but I do want to introduce myself and get a chance to let everybody know who I am. So this is my mother's house that we're in right now. This is not where I live. Most of the videos I will be doing will be in my home. So the background is going to be a little bit different, just, to keep some sort of consistency. But a little bit about me. So if you've made your way to my channel and this video, it's absolutely for a reason. This is actually my new moon ritual for Saturday. Is it the 4th? Yeah, for Saturday the 4th. I've been wanting to start a channel since 2014. I've even actually made videos and just haven't put them anywhere. So I actually still have some old videos. I might even use those occasionally to kind of give you an insight of what also I would be talking about. But I am 23 years old. I am a Libra. I'm going to go through the whole shebang. I am a Libra rising. I am a Libra sun. I'm a Sagittarius rising. And then I'm an Aries moon. So yeah, I got all the little good shit up in there. But that's a little bit about me. 23 years old. I give readings. I'm an energy worker. I'm a healer. I'm not necessarily officiated in anything or initiated in anything. I'm going based off my pure inner wisdom and experience and calling. So I am not a certified Reiki master. I'm not a certified energy worker. But if you ask anybody that I work with, they can tell you that I'm real. I'm the real deal. And that's not to toot my own horn, but as to say that you're in safe hands. I'm not going to tell you something that's, going to go against what is good for you. And anything that you even hear from me, I would say question and research on your own. So just a little bit of that background. I am from Berkeley/Oakland, California. I actually grew up in Berkeley. Well, no, I didn't grow up in Berkeley. I grew up in North Oakland, which is right by Berkeley. If you're watching and you're from the Bay, you know that the here and there sign is like literally skip, hop, and jump apart. So I grew up in North Oakland and I went to all Berkeley schools. I was raised in North Oakland and I moved around the Bay a bunch of times. I've lived in Fairfield, Sassoon, El Cerrito. I've also lived in El Sobrante. I've lived all over. I've traveled up and down California, so I am very familiar. This is my home. But yeah, I've been everywhere. Y'all know I've been in Berkeley schools. Y'all see me at Berkeley High, at Willard, went to elementary school at John Muir, just for those people that are familiar with that. For those of you who are unfamiliar with that, Berkeley is a very, very liberal place. So I am proud to be from Berkeley and from Oakland because you get the Black Panther from Oakland and you get the hippiness, lovey-dovey from Berkeley. And that is exactly who I am to the T. Spiritual to hyphy, like 0 to 100, I'm telling you. If you don't know about that, go look up on the Urban Dictionary what hyphy means. Anyways, so yeah, I am very, very, very connected to the work that I do, the mission that I have. And I'm still learning and growing. Like I said, I'm only 23 years old, but I am definitely connected to my calling. I kind of got my spiritual inkling of what I wanted to do or be or see when I was about 17, trying to figure everything out, getting ready to leave home, going to college, going that traditional path, and then being immediately intercepted with the wonderful possibility of what I can create for myself. So I was starting to create my reality very young. I've always been gifted. I've always been intuitive and psychic. Since I was a wee little gal, like literally was able to tell my mom how much money she had in her wallet, like didn't even know how to count, you know what I mean? So yeah, I have been very intuitive, and I believe that through a series of events more relating to the physical plane, being present physically through my pain, through my struggles, I cut off my gifts, or not so to speak cut them off, but I kind of set them to the side, and I've picked it back up. And that's been for about, I want to say 7 years that I've picked it back up. So here I am, available for you, available for everybody who is ready to hear what they need to hear. And on this channel, I do want to talk about, I want to do spiritual forecasts and astrological forecasts. And let me let you know right now, I'm a real ass bitch. So this isn't going to be that fluffed up, like, yeah, we're about the love and the light. I'm about love and light, but bitch, I will also tell you, get the fuck out of my face. I'm on an Erykah Badu vibe. This tea and incense can turn into a fucking malt liquor and a cigarette real quick. Okay? So just be aware that I'm the real deal. When I say that, I mean that I'm going to give it to you straight. I'm going to use the word bitch. I'm going to say fuck. I'm going to say a whole lot of that. You know what I mean? And it might be unnecessarily, but it's going to happen. So just be ready for that. I'm about being real and raw, and that is why I've chosen to do this video where I'm doing it, not edit the first video, and really show you who I am. If I stumble upon my words and make mistakes, that's okay, because I'm a human, just as you, and I want it to be something that is real. This is not a fake, I'm higher than everybody, I'm enlightened. No, bitch, I'm still going through the path just like we all are, and I've stumbled and backslid and did stupid shit, and I've been shady before. That's okay. I'm embracing all sides of myself, as you should as well. So that being said, I want to do astrological forecasts for when things like all these fucking retrogrades that are going on are happening. We currently have Pluto, Saturn, and Jupiter in retrograde right now. And they're going to be there for the whole entire summer up until, I want to say until fall is when they're going to be going back direct. So we are going to be challenged right now. And it is really up to us individually to kind of assess where we need to work on and how we need to and be present for ourselves. Like I said, thank you for being here. If you've made it, if you've seen this channel, or if I've spammed you into watching this video, thank you for taking the time to do it. Thank you for being present for yourself, because really me being here for you is being here for me. But it's also me being here for everyone else as well, having access to each other's input and knowledge. And so that being said, I want to have, daily conversations, daily topics. So please subscribe and like my video at the bottom. I want to be one of them corny ass bitches that's like, please like and subscribe to my video at the bottom. Whatever. Something about the bottom. I don't know. Just want you guys to get to know the real me. So yes, spirituality is not an easy, fluffy, fucking unicorn paved, fucking unicorn dust sprinkling ass journey. It's the fucking part where you're gonna be up in the ghetto sometimes. You're gonna be looking like, is these niggas over here robbing? Oh, yep, you're gonna see some crazy shit in the spiritual realm. I've seen very crazy things. I've seen good things, angels, love, joy. I've also seen and talked to demons and other people and like told them, get the fuck out of my friend, yo. Like, you know what I mean? That's what spirituality is. It's duality in itself. And although we are coming to a point where we're kind of transcending, I'm gonna start using that as a word, transcending. We're transcending duality. So we're transcending the need to have this or that. We're kind of coming to a point where we can integrate both and transcend all of that shit altogether, which would be 5D. But we'll get to that later. For those of you who know, you know. So yeah, I want to be able to offer like the raw truth, the raw realness. I want to pull cards. I also do tarot. I do readings in general without cards and with cards. Past life, mediumship, general love, career, all of the above. So I do that as well. And I really just want to share my gifts. This is why I'm making this video, to share who I am with the world. I feel as though I have something to say, and I know that people are receiving of it. And those who are feeling called to receive it will receive it. Those who don't, you have a wonderful day. I'll see you maybe another time when you're ready to exchange that energy. But for now, I'm here for who wants me to be here. I'm here for myself, and I'm here for those who are ready. So with that being said, that's just kind of like an overview of what I want to do with this channel. And like I said, I'm very open to suggestions. So please subscribe, like, comment, tell me. You can DM me. I'll post a link to my Instagram and my Facebook. And also, I make gemstone crystal pipes. I have like my black tourmaline right here, just chilling, just in case the haters want to watch. And I ain't doing the negative vibes today, honey. We ain't even gonna get there. But yeah, I make gemstone pipes. So I am a weed smoker. I am trying to transform my habit with weed and make it healthy and make it respectable for both that teacher and for myself. So I think that's important. But I do make gemstone pipes out of crystals because I want there to be an intentional way for people who are using marijuana medicinally and not just recreationally. I want them to have an intentional way to smoke. So it's like, okay, besides taking a hit out of your bong, besides rolling up a bleached paper, you know what I mean? You can actually just go to the source, get that crystal that came from the earth, get that herb that came from the earth, put them two together. Look at you. You're on cloud 99, having a fun, healing, good time, right? So yeah, that's my goal. I just wanted to throw that out there just so you can get a little bit more of a feel about me and what I do. I have notes on my phone that I want to talk about. So this video, in light of the new moon, let's talk about that. We have a new moon in Taurus. All my Tauruses out there, I love you. Shout outs to Mariah, my BBG. Mariah, I love you so much. I'm not going to say your whole government. I almost did. But Mariah, you know who you are. Shouts to my Tauruses. Shouts to Helen Anchor. I'm sorry I said your last name. Didn't mean to do your whole government. But shoutouts to all my Tauruses. I am here. I am with you. We're doing this. If like the Taurus energy is so amazing. Just like how they're so into all the senses. Touching, tasting, feeling, hearing, the luxuriousness of being ruled by Venus, which I'm also ruled by as well, being a Libra. I love that vibe from the Taurus. They're very strategic. When they want something, it might seem to others like they go really slow to their goals, but really they're planning. They have their to-do list. I've seen it. Like I said, shout out to Helen. They check off their whatever they need to do. They get down the line. Very strategic. So to others, it's like, damn, it took you this long to do this. Like, no, honey, I'm planning it out. You don't even know what's about to unfold for you right now. And I think that's the energy of the new moon. The new moon is for new things, right? So the new moon allows us to be intentional with what we want to begin with, what we want to start with, what we want to do going forward. And that doesn't mean that you need to start a whole new project or anything. It can be things that you've already, worked on before, or things that you want to work on that you've never gotten the chance to do, like this. And just starting, just doing it. I think that's another aspect of the Taurus energy is starting it, doing it, just do it. You know what I mean? You don't have to do too much. You don't have to overdo it. You don't have to edit your first video and like make it super official. You can just start it and take those steps to get to where you want to be, plan it out, be intentional, and you'll get there. I believe that is exactly what the energy of this new moon is representing for me personally. And for a lot of you out there, I believe that's what it's representing. So I want to be a part of that. I want to flow in that and be naturally inclined to go with that. And so this is why I'm doing this. So I do want to talk about really quickly being comfortable in your energy, the way that you can actually start something, the way that you can actually begin a new endeavor. Well, first, before you even do that, you have to have preparation. So you have to prepare yourself. How am I going to do this? Kind of figure out the logistics while letting your intuitive nature nurture the next step. So besides saying, how am I going to do this? Like, no, say, this is what I want to do. And then listen to yourself and your intuition for the next step. You have the answers. It's not outside of you. You don't have to go to a fancy website. You don't have to go to astrology.com to figure out, are you going to be able to do this or do that next month? No, it all begins with you. Start with you. But before you can do that, you have to prepare yourself. So another aspect of this new moon is letting go of things that don't serve you. Just allowing them to fall away from you. Allowing anything that you don't need to just simply fall away from you. It is the easiest thing to do. You can like shake it off of you. I want to do like a shake. Shake my tatas. Woo! But shake that shit off of you. Shake that energy off of you. Dust your fucking shoulders off. Like, that's what we're doing right now, you guys. I want you to do this with me. Shake. Shake. Shake it. Shake it, don't break it, bitch. Okay. But yeah, shake it off of you. Like, really shake that energy that's holding you back. Shake that energy that's telling you you can't do it. Shake that energy that's telling you how are you going to do it and trying to be too logical about it. Shake that off. And now be open to the energy that allows you to be yourself. Be open to the energy that is yourself. Allow yourself to freely express. Be in that moment. Feel it. Okay, there we go. That is a part of what is being called upon a lot of us right now, is to let go of things that have been holding us back and transform those patterns that we have built or have been, built in us, transform them to something that is going to provide abundance for us. So, a part of being comfortable in your energy, when you let go of all that doesn't serve you, is saying no. It's the simplest thing to be comfortable in your own energy. So, for example, if a friend wants to come over to my house and I'm just kind of under the weather, I don't feel good, I have to say no. The reason being is that if I say yes and allow this person to come into my energy field when really I don't want them there, not because I don't like them, but because I need moments to myself, I am dishonoring myself. I am saying it doesn't matter what you want to do. This person wants to come over and so they can and they will. You're dishonoring yourself by not saying no. You honor yourself by giving yourself the time to be alone or to not feel obligated to do something. You're in control of your own self. Because if I were to allow this person to come to my house and then I gave them a shitty ass attitude and we fell out, that would be my fault, not theirs, whether they started it or not. I allowed you to come over and be in my space and get me upset. Not even get me upset. I allowed myself to get upset because really I'm upset that I didn't honor myself and say no. I'm upset that I was a pushover and let someone just come in when I didn't want them to be there. So saying no, even to things that you've committed yourself to. If I, for example, was like, I'm going to do a volunteer group, and then I decided I don't want to do the volunteer group, but I did it anyways. Even though I committed myself to that, you have the right to change your mind. You have the right to evolve in a different direction than you thought you were going to originally go. That is okay. It is okay to say no. It's not disappointing anybody. If anything, saying yes all the time is disappointing yourself. To be comfortable in your energy, you need to allow yourself the space to fill your own energy. We're always constantly in this world being taught, you need a best friend, you need this, you need a boyfriend, you need your mom, you need your sister. You, in reality, need yourself. Yes, other people are going to be there on your path. And yes, there's times where we do need help. But you need to be sufficient in yourself to be comfortable in your own energy. Okay? So that's one. Another part of being comfortable in your own energy is being open. So I want to kind of touch on a lot of things that, it was just tax season. April 15th wasn't that far off from now. We've all been dealing with money issues. This is what I want to bring up to this. Money is a piece of paper that all of us on this planet have agreed, and some haven't, but all of us mostly have agreed that we're going to give this piece of paper value. That's just like if I took this book, Healthy, Quick, and Easy Smoothies, whatever. If there was 1,000,000 copies of this book and this book was just the hottest thing and we all decided this book is going to be how we exchange our energy. So when I go to the store, if I have this book with me, I can get this. It's the same thing as money. It's no different. It's not real. In reality, money it's not a real thing. It's something that we have decided is going to be our physical representation of energy. Energy is real. The time you spent doing something is real, right? But the money, the paper, is not real. It is mentally in your mind real, but it's not. So get that. Separate energy from money. Separate money from abundance. Okay? Because abundance is actually all around you. There's an abundance of oxygen. I don't have to work 5 hours to breathe for 5 minutes. It's all around me. It is there available for me. I am made to breathe it. It is made for me to breathe. That is the same with abundance. It's all around you. It just depends on your mental state. how you feel. You know what I mean? About your abundance. So changing the way you perceive money. So if I say I'm broke, I don't have this, I don't have that, then that is the reality I create for myself. I create a perpetual brokenness, perpetually begging, perpetually saying I don't got enough. I can't go here because I don't got that. No. Nothing is ever your last. Tell me one time where you've been on your last dollar and then you didn't have another supply of money coming. It might have been a time period from when you had that come in, but nothing is your last. I'm not on my last dollar. Like, tell me a time where you've actually had your last dollar, where you just not made any more dollars after that. That was it. It was my last dollar. I didn't have any more. How are you even here to survive right now if that was your last dollar? No, nothing is your last. You are always supplied with what you need. You are not on this earth to be punished. Nobody in this world is putting you through anything. Nobody's just sitting behind like, I'm going to make sure that you don't get to this or that or that. It is you who does that. It is you who puts limits on yourself. It is you who says, I am not good enough. I can't do this. Nobody's doing that. No one, I promise. Honestly, no one is doing that to you. So understanding that makes a world of a difference. And then also understanding that if I'm clenching my fist, holding on to my last dollar, I'm not able to receive it's like ironic. Like you want to have money, you want to have abundance, but you're clenching on tight to your quote unquote last, which makes it so that how do I receive something with my hands closed? How do I receive a handshake with my hands closed? How do I receive that handoff of abundance in the form of money with my hands closed? If I'm constantly clenching on, like, this is my last, I don't have anything else. I want it, but I don't have it. I want to go, but I can't do it. How can you want something when you're blocking your own self? When I release my hands, now I can shake your hand. Now I can receive. Now I can hold something. I can hold space. And that's also on the opposite spectrum of letting go. How can I let go of what I don't need? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be in debt anymore. I don't want to be this anymore. I don't want to be that. But I'm holding on to it. How can I let go of it with my hands closed? Or even if somebody else needs something that I have, how can I be that person to give it to them with my hands closed? You cannot let go of anything, nor can you receive anything with your hands closed. Open up your hands. Open. Come on, let's open them up. Practice with me. Closed, open. Closed, open. Closed, open. Open up your energy. Stop putting yourself in this dense box of, I can't go there because I don't have enough, and I can't do this because I haven't gotten paid yet. You are always provided for. The universe did not put you in this situation. You didn't put yourself in this situation to be over here cowarding to an imaginary circumstance. Open up your mind. Money's a piece of paper. It's a piece of paper. You guys are being controlled mentally by a piece of paper. And the idea that that piece of paper has any value. And then you sit there and turn around and tell yourself that you have less value than a piece of paper. You are a material being. You are made from the same materials that stars have, that our planets in the universe have. You are the universe. Stop doing that shit to yourself. You ain't no fucking piece of paper. You're a material being. You are a material being. You are more than just that. You are a soul. You are light. Stop being scared of the dark when you're the fucking light, yo. Like, real talk. Get it together, y'all. And that's word to me, too, because these are things I've had to learn through these processes, through these experiences, that you can't be tripping about money. It's a piece of paper. So another thing that I wanted to also say another point for being comfortable in your own energy is allowing yourself to be without judgment. It's so hard. It's so hard. It is so hard. But is it really? No, it's not really that hard. We make it that hard. I want to challenge everybody to allow themselves to be comfortable in their own energy. I want to challenge everybody to allow themselves to express their authentic truth. What is it that you've been needing to say that you've just been like, I don't want to, or maybe I shouldn't, or what is it that you've been wanting to do that you haven't been allowing yourself to do? Who is it that you want to be that you have not been allowing yourself to be? Think about that. Really just sit with it. Think about it. Make a commitment to yourself in this moment if you feel called to allow yourself to be free. Free of judgment, free of limiting behaviors, free of the opinions of others. Allow yourself to be free for just a moment. Just imagine, visualize with me. Who are you when someone's not telling you to doubt yourself? Who are you when you're not telling yourself to doubt yourself? What does that person look like? Allow yourself to visualize who you are completely without the influence of anything else. Do you feel that? That goodness? That light? That's who you are. That's who you are. Allow yourself to be. Allow yourself to be. I want to thank you so much for being present. I want to thank you for being kind to yourself by sitting and watching and listening and absorbing the vibe, the energy, the resonance. I want to be this for everyone. I want to be for myself as well. I want to be that guide. I want to be that mentor. So I'm taking it upon myself to do just that. And you have all the opportunity to do that as well. Whatever you want to be, whatever you feel called towards, allow yourself to be that. This is me allowing myself to be that. And I challenge you to allow yourself to be that. This is my new moon ritual right here. So thank you all who are able to feel this and be here. Thank you for allowing me to express myself. Thank you for doing this with me. I really would like to know and get a survey of what you would like to hear. I've just given you ideas about astrological reports, daily tarot, what have you. But I want to know, what do you need from me? How can I assist you in your journey? How can I assist you? What can I do? What can I say? What lessons can I, share with you that I've experienced that will help you to understand that you are okay to be free? No one's going to come after you with a pitchfork, and you're okay to be free. You're okay to love who you want to love. You're okay to be who you want to be. Allow that for yourself without judgment. Don't harass yourself with judgmental thoughts. Let that go, because guess what? That isn't even you. That's what society has built into you. That's what your parents have built into you. Undo those cycles for your children's sake, for your ancestors. You understand, when you do this work on yourself, that you free the shackles on your children who may have not even been born yet. You free the shackles on your parents who have not done their work. You free them. You free yourself. You free the ones after you. And you make your ancestors happy because they're seeing you realize the mission. Why are you here? You're continuing the legacy. So be rooted in that. Be grounded in that. And understand that whatever goes on outside of you or inside of you, there's a lesson in it all. What is it trying to teach you? What is it trying to show you? I've learned so many lessons. I have so much to share. But I want to know what you guys need for me to share. I want to know what you guys feel inclined to do and inclined to hear. So please do let me know with any feedback that you can. I appreciate you sharing your space with me. I appreciate you being here with me present. And I will be making more videos in the future. But thank you so much for just being present with me. And I will say it again and again and again and again until I turn blue in the face. Thank you so much for being present with me. Happy new moon, everybody. Have a good one. Bye-bye.